Great green room. There was a telephone and a picture of the cow jump over the moon. There were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. Little kittens and little bettens and a little toy house and a small mouse and a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush and a quiet an old lady whispering hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens. And good night, mittens. Good night, clocks. And good night, socks. Good night, little house. And good night, mouse. Good night, comb. Good night, brush. Good night, nobody. And good night, mush. And good night to the old lady whispering hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Good night, Richard. Good night, Keitha. Good night, Maureen. Good night, Gwen. Good night, Killian. Good night, Connor. Good night, Eamon. Good night, River. Good night, Declan. Good night, everyone, everywhere.